staring to pound tubes too much, you know? And Faramir being a noble captain. Yeah. Denethor's a madman. He's like the 50th or something steward of Gondor. The steward is a placeholder for the king of Gondor, which Gondor's king is supposed to be essentially. Rohan has their king, Gondor has their king, but Gondor traditionally was the mightier. So kind of like what they said to a degree, but it doesn't matter. Well, the line of kings had been broken for a very, very, very long time, and Stewart stepped in to hold the place. But it's basically one of those things where, like, Denethor, you know, he was like, no, I rule Gondor. And he was also like just very crabby to his younger son. Faramir. And when Boromir dies, it's basically like a it should have been you moment. And then not long after that, Faramir gets grievously injured in battle. And while he's still alive, Denethor convinces himself that his final son has died. That breaks his brain. Faramir's in sort of a coma.
Alrighty, headphones, there you are. Alright. Okay. Oh, you can hear the celery really loud. Oh dear. Dun 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 dun. My face looks weird with my hair all twisted up. Oh, and my scalp was sore. Welcome to a Monday MSQ stream. Yay! We began our day on our way to fly to Alisaie. Woohoo! I probably don't need all of these things open. Okay. Or we fly to Tataru. Tataru is good too. There you go. Shorty to shorty. Tell me things. Are we voiced or not voiced? I give you the Bonanza, the Scion's very own airship. Yes. I built her as a company project with help from our friends at the Rising Stones and named her for luck and prosperity. Oh. Tartaru, this is amazing. We'll be able to fly just about anywhere we want. Our garments were impressive enough, but to build an entire airship, I see the annals did not exaggerate the many talents of the Scion's fabled coin keeper. Fabled coin keeper? Oh my god, I'd also introduce myself as your pilot, except the training didn't go quite as well as I'd hoped. But that's all right, because we've hired this capable fellow here instead. Hello, new friend. Old friend. The Bonanza is equipped with a full complement of mana cutters, by the way. Feel free to use them to get around Azisla. But enough talk. It's time to fly. All aboard. Lala Felin. Let's go. What am I writing? What am I eating? A fig. A dry one. Right, Alisaie. Did I ever mention that I was fond of flying? Because I am. Be it an airship, an Amuro, or a chocobo, there's nothing so exhilarating as feeling the wind on your face as the horizon unfolds before you. You are a dear puppy. Honestly, Sid would be jealous of the way that airship flies. Tataru has outdone herself. Anyway, here we are on Azisla, and Alphino's report did not do the scale of this place justice. No, Gilligan. Yes, Graha. Graha Tia surveys his surroundings with an expectant glint in his eye. This place is very, very shiny. This appears to be Helix, which means we stand in the Alpha Quadrant. To the east lies the Beta Quadrant, and... yes, I believe I have my bearings. Though this is my first time in Azisla, I do have some familiarity with the place thanks to the records in the Crystal Tower. Unless I am mistaken, this path leads to an aetherite, beyond which there will be an information terminal. I suggest we begin our search there. Information. No, wait, that's not what I need. That's a completely different quest. Let's summon a friend. I'll be faster. Tiny dragon, take me places. I went right past it. Good at life is me. Here we go. Time for our authority on elegant artifacts to show what he can do. Hey, Gra. And here's the terminal. A moment while I search the archives for references to tempering. Ring, 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 banana phone. Ah, there we are. Iconic corruption. An overview. That sounds promising. Indeed. Let us see what this report has to say. Confound it. The contents appear to have been deleted. What? No. Isn't there something you can do? Not from here, I'm afraid. But it may be that another copy of the report exists elsewhere. The question is where to look. It says here the report was written by someone named Owen. Is it likely that he kept a copy? I would say it is a distinct possibility. Assuming he was a researcher here, he will have had quarters on the Habisphere. We can ascertain the details at Habisphere Control. Okay. Let us return to the Bonanza and avail ourselves of the mana cutters. We will need them to reach our destination. Okay. I forgot. You already have a suitable means of transport, don't you? No need to waste time accompanying us back to the ship, then. We'll see you at the Habisphere. Does it matter which friend I fly on? I'm going to assume no. Though I am a little turned around this time. Aha. Up. Up, I say. This way. Yum. Going up. On my flying pupper. Like you do. Wee-hoo. Oop, now it wants to go back down. We're going too high. Somewhere roughly on this level. How do I get over there? Aha. Oh, it's over there. Oh my. This sure is a place. Okay. Bunk. Bzz. Welcome to Habisphere Control. How may I assist you? The mana cutters appear to be ironworks made, but I dare say Tataru will craft her own soon enough. If the late Owen did indeed have a chamber here, this node will be able to tell us its number. There. From what I recall of the layout, it should be somewhere in the vicinity of... Warning. An evacuation order is presently in effect. Entry to the Habisphere is not permitted at this time. Foiled again. In all likelihood, the order would have been imposed during the Fourth Umbral Calamity, and I doubt it will be lifted in the near future. Bzz. Energy level critical, returning to base for recharging. Well, surely there must be some other way to gain access. Force, for example? Ere we resort to that, I have an idea. Were we to send a surge of energy through yonder control mechanism, it should prompt the system to restart, releasing the locks. Zorch it? As for a suitable energy source, a concentrated lightning shard might suffice. Happily, I seem to recall that they are known to form at points of stagnant aether throughout the continent. You seem to recall? Are you honestly telling me that was in the records too? Ha, I am. A report sent to the capital mentioned that lightning aspected aether was prone to pooling on the continent, resulting in surges that interfered with equipment. Wild. Minor detail, I grant you. But in my role as caretaker of the Crystal Tower, there was no such thing as too much Allagan knowledge. Besides, my studies helped me to feel connected to the source, to home. I must have explored this facility 1,000 times in my mind, but to finally stand here with the two of you, 'tis more exhilarating than I can well express. Hey, friendo. Now then, the lightning shard. If I may, I suggest we split up and search the beta quadrant. Oh, but beware of sprites. They are wont to manifest when the aether is stagnant. Oh, we're going to resort to things. Now you're just showing off. Which makes me think we should make a contest of this. The first to return here with a shard wins. What do you say? Okay. Very well. It would be my honour to come third. Puppy. You are the puppiest kitty. The puppiest of kitties. Oh no. Well, it's a good thing nothing was voiced because, oops. I had my desktop sound off. Rupses. Derpses. Alright. I'm trying to fly all the way over there. Over these rocks. Flyy things. Protein apples. Alright, where am I headed? I'm headed all the way down here. Into this utterly terrifying, creepy red cave. Awesome. Alright. Let's see if I can do this as white mage or if I'm going to regret my life choices. How do we do? Not very efficient. That's it. They're really not doing critical damage to me either.
Bravo! That was quite a show, adventurer. Why, the spectacle proved so enthralling that all thoughts of the prize slipped my mind. I appear to have forfeited our little race. Congratulations, the lightning shard is yours.
What? What? No dramatic entrance? You've changed. Wait, is that Emma Selch? Being a weirdo at me? I know. It's Graha. Ugh, you remember that? In my defense, I was caught up in the moment. It isn't every day you meet an honest god's hero, after all. The puppiest. Well, the contest continues, so you'd better hurry back. Oh, but one last thing. Thank you, Jacobi, for bringing me here. You weirdo puppy. a goober. Oh, goodness. Who answered the call? It's the pink gooboo. The gooboo of love. Yeah, this is an experience. Teeth, teeth, teeth. You have a shard? Then you win. I searched high and low, but couldn't find so much as a trace of stagnated aether. I cheated. I had a quest guide. It appears Alisaie had no luck, so victory is yours. Congratulations. Now then, may I have the shard? Here you go. Concentrated lightning shard. A lightning shard that fairly dances with the concentrated energy it harbors. Handle with care. What is it that makes you so much better at finding things? What do you have that I don't? Quest markers. That is a question I too have asked myself on numerous occasions. I suspect we can both learn a great deal from Jacobi, and not only about the secrets of adventuring, but come, we should attend to our mission. Excellent. The system responded exactly as intended. We now have access to the Habisphere. Only one obstacle remains. The security systems within. Should they be triggered, they could make life rather difficult for us. Night of which, pray leave the rest to me. If I'm right, my royal blood should allow me to venture in unmolested. Okay. Assuming this place works like the Crystal Tower, yes. But if it doesn't, you'll be on your own. I want you to promise us that you'll get out at the first sign of trouble. I promise. Wish me luck. A goober cat. Well, nothing for it but to sit tight. I'm not making Alisaie sound quite snooty enough. Not that like her attitude is snooty, but her accent is a little snooty. I'm sure this Owen fellow was very learned. But iconic corruption? An overview? Sounds like a studium thesis. Ah. Sounds like a studium thesis. We all had to write one. Lest you wonder, mine was about the combat applications of Aether. I'm nothing if not practical. Alphino's was more philosophical, of course. Political, dare I say. He chose to write a lengthy discourse on our nation's duty to the world. A controversial subject, to say the least. He asserted that Charlayan's knowledge should rightly be used to protect all life on the star, in direct opposition to the country's cherished policy of non-intervention. Being a leading member of the Forum, our father was not happy. At the time, of course, Alphino was utterly convinced of his views and would cheerfully argue to the death with anyone who saw things differently. By which I mean the rows were long. To be fair to him, though, he's since learned to be a little more open-minded. But deep down, he still holds fast to that one belief, and I admire him for it. I should have liked to meet the young Alphino. For what it's worth, my thesis concerned the elegant civilization as depicted in folklore. You're back. I didn't know you attended the studium. I didn't. A thesis was required to earn my Archon's mark. My peers at the Students of Baldesion convinced me to write one with the promise of unfettered access to forbidden tomes. Though I considered it no more than a means to an end at the time, I will admit it was gratifying to have my efforts acknowledged. Good gods, an Archon thesis. I shudder to imagine the work involved. But enough about that. Is this the fruit of your foray? Yes. Owen's archive node. It was waiting for me in his chamber. If a copy of his report still survives, it would be stored in this device. Shall we find out? Yeah. Blip. Initializing. Scanning bar registered user. User not found. To proceed as a guest, please complete biometric authentication. Blip. Verifying. Authentication complete. Guest identified as member of the royal family. I am at your most humble service, your highness. It never ceases to amuse me. 'Tis but a pity the effect will not last forever. Doga and Unai said as much when they granted me this gift, but until such time as it fades, I shall use it gratefully. Search archive for iconic corruption. Blip. Searching. Bloop. One item found. Iconic corruption. An overview. The report is locked by the author. Please state password. Well, go on then, your highness. Tell the nice node the password. Yeah, oh hi, Graha. He's a good puppy, cat. Yeah, right, let's see. Glory be to Alag. Wrong. Long live Emperor Xander. Bloop bloop. Password incorrect. Please try again. Confound it. Come now. Passwords are invariably short and simple. For instance... Password. He's like, no, really? The notion that the password could be something so inane would be laughable were it not dangerously stupid. Furthermore, your conduct in the presence of His Highness is grossly inappropriate. Know your place, handmaiden. Robot is upset. Glorious. What did that thing just call me? Courage. Password incorrect again. Be warned that any further inappropriate behavior in the presence of His Highness will not be tolerated. Is the archive node gonna like beat us up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, that's it. I say we dismantle and manually extract what we need. Now, let's not be too hasty. A single misstep and we risk losing the report altogether. Yeah. You can't just stab everything, Alisaie. I believe this may be a task for Sid and his colleagues. If anyone can coax Machina into cooperating, it is them. Gosh, why didn't I think of that? Yeah. Come, let us bear the node back to the rising stones. It's my new pet. Meatballs. Pie. Taiyaki pie? Pudding. I'll just take some money. Oh, we got an ad coming. It doesn't say this will cutscene us. Threat detected. We're not scary. Fine. I'll let Sid try his hand first. But if that doesn't work, we're doing it my way. Graha seems eager to bear the node away. Ooh. I'm wrong, there's a cutscene. I should probably mention that I've yet to meet Sid since waking up. Brambros did send word to the Ironworks, but it appears our friend has been afield on urgent business. Nevertheless, I assure you my proposal to seek his help is no pretext, however much I might look forward to seeing him again. Him and everyone. But come, let us be on our way. Look at him, all but running. How sweet. Still, it wouldn't do to keep him waiting, shall we? Sure. Quest accepted. What if you kick it with your fuzzy slippers, Argon? I don't know. I haven't tried kicking recalcitrant machinery with fuzzy slippers. Or with bare feet, because I think I'd break my toes. Alright, I'm guessing there'll be a cutscene when we get there. So, I'm gonna run that while I teleport over there. So, see you in a minute and a half. See you shortly. Teleportation. Teleport. Ow. Eating my fig. What's this quest I haven't taken? Gun Blaze of Patriots. I have to do that. Ooh, it's Shadowbringers and Sophie. I like them. Let's see. Ad's almost over. Hair clip. I've broken all the other ones from the set that this came in, which is too bad because I really loved them. There's something about the design that makes them shatter, like in here, which is really too bad because they're rather lovely. Anyway, let me it does seem to last longer if I keep it clipped on things rather than just loose. Alright, that is done. Let's talk to Graha. Large low-born presence detected. I take it you have news to share. So do I. I'm pleased to see our mission was a success, and in no small part due to the bonanza. Kryle's back too. I wonder what was decided at the council. Wonderful news, Jacobi. Totteru contacted Sid on our behalf, and he's on his way here, even as we speak. Before we wait, I should like very much to hear what transpired at the Alliance Council. Would you be so kind, Kryle? Is it voiced or do I need to use words? As you know, the meeting was convened to discuss how best to respond to recent events in Garlemald. According to intelligence from our Doman allies, the War of Succession rages on, and the Empire remains without a leader. Amidst the chaos, the Imperial legions in the provinces have begun to move independently of the motherland. Of greatest concern to us is the Third, a legion aligned with Lord Nerva. It appears they have received substantial financial backing from House Brutus. Those butts. Brutus? Aren't they the ones who took in Yotsu and Asahi? This bodes well. Xenos' movements, meanwhile, remain shrouded in mystery. We're hoping that Thancred and Urianger will be able to shed some light on his activities when they return. Until such time as they do, the Allied leaders feel it would be unwise to interfere in the conflict. And so, thanks in part to the Imperial withdrawal from Gimlet, they have decided to turn their attention to the primal problem once more. Working with friendly factions among the beast tribes, they hope to reopen dialogue and explore new avenues for peace. Given the timing, I suspect they wish to put their respective houses in order ahead of a decisive clash with the Empire. And that would make sense. Whatever their intent, this is not a problem easily solved. The Laminsons, in particular, struggle in their efforts, and Alphino and Ishtala have been called upon to aid them. Okay. So long as we are dealing with the Tempered, I'm afraid no amount of dialogue will avail us. But if we can develop a treatment for tempering, then anything is possible. Yeah, Alisaie. Which is why we must succeed. Archon, that is a very good question. Why is Kryle so awesome? And on that cheery note, why not make yourselves comfortable in Dawn's respite? I'll show Sidon as soon as he arrives. Kryle is so awesome because she is Kryle! Also, I desperately want them to release her hood in Dawn Trail. Like, I want to be able to have an adorable kitty hood. Also, strongest argument ever to make my ears less enormous is to be able to wear a cute kitty hood or a similar thing. But when I made Jacobi, I gave him the biggest of ears. I'm not sure I ever used the free Fantasia that they used to give you. Maybe I did. Oh no, that's right. I did, but the only thing I changed was I had a Garlean Bindi, and I removed the Garlean third eye. Because I didn't know what it was when I put it on. When I made my character for the game. And it didn't make sense to have it, and then also be able to use ether and magic. Graha. Sid at long last. As important as Gabu is to me, I know only too well how much more is at stake here. A cure could change the whole world. Yeah. We stop having Alisaie get attached to adorable little people and then having them die. 200 Mountain Dew? One sec. I checked the Mountain Dew rewards, but I did not see a Fat Cat hoodie. We are pausing in this cutscene to go look up the Mountain Dew rewards because I want a Fat Cat hoodie. That's like, dang it, that's a whole thing. I don't even like Mountain Dew, but I have friends who do. So I can be like, I'm buying you Mountain Dew. I need you to drink it. Give me the lens. I know. Yes, those ones. No, those ones. Not cans. No Baja 20th anniversary promo. You're looking for the Xbox marketing promo. Okay. No, I need to know. There we go. Mountain Dew Gaming. Fat cat faces. Is it a real life one or one for my character? Oh, no. I don't need the free. I want you to show me what I can get, guys. Where's the list? It's a real hoodie. Oh my god, it's a real hoodie. Oh no. That's really stinking cute. Oh no. That's a full keycap set for Pictomancer. And a full keycap set for Viper. Okay, the desk mat is less cute than I thought it would be. That's good, honestly. What is with that drink cup? Oh, wild. You can get the starter edition? I mean, I've already, you know, I'm good on that. Metallic green dye, of course, so you two can match the Mountain Dew. That's a good hoodie. The Great Serpent of Ronka cup is also very good. Oh man. Guys. Oh my god, there's a Namazu cup. Hi Valrin. I got distracted from the cutscene because Archon told me about the fat cat hoodie you can get through Mountain Dew. And that is entirely unfair. There's a shark plushie. Oh my goodness, he's really cute. Okay, I'll gotta look at these again later. It's a real little Alisaie figure, an Alphino figure. Oh my god, there's a Numo plushie, guys. There's a Numo plushie. Oh, and a Fuath plushie. Oh, whoa, okay. I saw there was a, Elgato Stream Deck controller option. It's actually probably more cost effective to just buy one, but it's got the Pictomancer theming and it comes with what looks like a mic. So that's wild. That makes it, I don't know. How dare. All right, we're gonna ignore these now because my soul can't take it. Let's go back to Graha getting overly excited and fanboying because that's always delightful, actually. Oop. One sec. Oh yeah, that's just the way I've got chat set up in OBS. OBS and I are at constant war because I'm a goober. Sid! Forgive us for not coming to see you sooner, my friend. As you may have heard, we've had our hands full. Yes. In our defense, you are up rather early. I was under the impression you'd be slumbering a while longer. Oh, I would have been, had you not fulfilled your promise. I still struggle with that idea. From where I stand, the secrets of traversing time and space seem exactly as unfathomable as they ever did. But if an alternate version of myself has already laid them bare, I dare say that frees me up to concentrate on other endeavors. Speaking of which, you wanted my help with something. What is it? Science! We need to hack an Allegan node thing. You need this paper. Well, a treatment for tempering. For the next step, you need to find the password to this Elegans report. Just so, with nary a clue to guide us, we could be here forever and still not guess correctly, and thus we turn to you. Well, I'd love to say that we could help you, so I will. Once suitably configured, a Magitech terminal should make short work of identifying the password. We're gonna brute force it. Yeah, I knew I could rely on you. Now, anticipating that it might be of use, I took the liberty of borrowing a tombstone from Rambros. It contains an Allegan dictionary. Good thinking. I'll transfer the information to a terminal and set it to work right away. I want that fat cat hoodie. Mountain Dew, how dare. I can't even order them online because you have to make sure you get the right ones. I don't want to go in a store for soda that I don't want to drink. Wooed. Oh, looks like it's finished. Let's see. Freedom. The password is freedom. Aww. Ha! Short and simple, just as I said. Would you care to do the honours, your highness? I would, milady. Node, open the report entitled Iconic Corruption, an Overview. Password, freedom. Password accepted. Nope. Opening report. This report seeks to provide an overview of the mechanism by which icons corrupt and bind men to their will. I like your hair. The phenomenon we call corruption refers to the alteration of the aether of the soul. Oh, soul science. Said aether ordinarily exists in equilibrium, no one element being more prominent than another. But when a subject is exposed to the aether of an icon, this changes, their soul taking on the properties of the entity in question. By way of an example, exposure to the aether of the fiend, Sephiroth, would cause a subject's aether to become aligned with the element of earth. As a consequence, the subject would attain heightened affinity with earth-aspected magics, as well as preternatural levels of endurance. Repeated exposure would further enhance these traits, ultimately altering the subject's very flesh. Okay. Oh, and then you are a beastie. The changes undergone by the subject are not solely attributable to elemental alignment, however. Further testing has determined the subject's soul becomes umbrally charged or stagnant during the process. Okay, but were you tempering people for shits and giggles, or did you, find them? The stagnation of the soul has the effect of diluting the sense of self, rendering the subject vulnerable to the will of the icon, the thoughts of whom come to consume their entire existence. Okay. In this manner do the corrupted become worshippers of the icon, their prayers serving to further empower the entity. Having discerned the mechanism of icon corruption, my colleagues and I set out to develop a material capable of shielding one from its effects. An endeavour in which we were successful, albeit at great cost. What was the cost? What did you pay? Who did you destroy? In the course of testing, many of my assistants, good men and women all, fell victim to corruption, and in accordance with protocol, they were summarily put to death. I subsequently submitted a proposal to investigate potential cures for corruption, but it was rejected, deemed non-essential by Lord Ammon. Though I knew it would be fruitless, I protested the decision, and for my impertinence, I have been stripped of rank and title, and will shortly be expelled from this facility. In all likelihood, this report will be expunged from the archives. Nonetheless, I record it in the hope that one day, someone will undertake to do that which I could not, and find a cure for the victims of iconic corruption. End recording. Oh man. So not even the Alligans were able to find a cure. Or rather, were not given the chance to do so. One cannot help but wonder what motivated Lord Ammon's decision. More importantly, this confirms that stagnation of the soul is indeed the problem, and Angelo can remedy that. True. Were we simply to reanimate a tempered soul, I fear it would do naught to diminish this individual's fanatical faith. Indeed, it may well intensify it. No. We would somehow need to suppress the primal's hold over the subject at the same time, or risk them ever remaining its thrall. If we could only make them remember who they were. Or so there's no point in reviving their souls unless we can also restore their sense of self. Yeah, need to make them remember who they were. I like that they give you a question in case you weren't quite following. But of course, memory transference. The process has the effect of compartmentalizing memories, separating them into manageable bundles, if you will. By adapting the technique, it may be possible to achieve selective reanimation. That is, limit the effects to only those memories that existed prior to tempering. Through thus restoring the sense of self, we could theoretically drown out the incitements of false faith which had come to dominate the individual's thoughts. I see. The theory seems sound, and our experience treating the light corrupted would help us to identify suitable memories for reanimation. But are you confident you can adapt memory transference as required? I seem to recall your attempts to do so while trying to bring us home culminated in literal bloodletting. Less bleeding, please, Graha.
They did, you are right. Despite my best efforts, I could not recreate the mechanism, and I concede that the rather clumsy compromise I reached would not provide the basis for a cure.
Then perhaps it's better that we consider another approach.
Your doubts are understandable, but this time I believe we have reason to be confident.
What's your reasoning?
You see, nodes such as this were built with the ability to simulate magics, which leads me to believe that it may be capable of performing simulations of the transference technique. If so, we would be able to conduct years' worth of tests within the space of a few days.
Hey, look! A useful way to use AI.
In theory, it would be no different from how we identified the password. But it'll take more calculating power. A lot more. I honestly couldn't say whether our equipment would be up to the task. Tell me, Sid, why do you suppose Owen locked his report behind a password? To keep it from prying eyes, of course. Why else? Wait. A password that could be guessed by anyone with leisure and a dictionary wouldn't keep it from a person minded to look. No, he wanted his report to be seen by those who strive for freedom. Not unlike the members of a certain distinguished engineering collective, I believe their motto was freedom through technology or some such. That's you guys. You two. Round up as many Magitech terminals as you can and bring them to the workshop.
Right away, Chief! Let's go.
Things are about to get very busy. Lucky we have you to help, eh?
Nerdles. My nerds are doing stuff. Suffice it to say, I shall be of whatever help I can. Thanks, Kyle. All those Magitech terminals won't come cheap. Ugh, shut up, Tataru. Some things you shouldn't put a price on. Love her.
Right. Well, Grahatia and I configure the terminals. I want the rest of you to procure supplies. Namely, ceruleum to fuel the terminals and ice shards to keep them cool. The more we have of both, the better.
You can have all my ice shards. Leave the ice shards to me. I'll round up some adventurers and go on a gathering spree. That works too, Kyle.
In that case, I'll trust Jacobi and Alisaie with the ceruleum. As a promissory note for each of you.
Oh, thanks.
Take them to the Sky Steel Manufactory in Ishgard and the ceruleum processing plant in Thanalan. The people there will give you what we need.
Yours is a well-known face in the Holy See, I believe. If it's all the same to you, I'll head to Thanalan. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you can have all my ice shards. I guess I'm lower than I thought I was.
No, I'm really low on wind.
I think I'm just low on stuff I use for cooking, to be honest. I'm a nerd. To Frumalo at the Sky Steel Manufactory. We're gonna have another ad in 8 minutes or so. Actually, can I just tell them I'm on the port? Hello. Tell them on portation. Hello, Real. Goodbye, Real. Mwah. Yeah, he button accompanied right there. Nope, wrong way. Oh, this way. Here, we're gonna run around as Reaper because that's faster. Who has patience in this day and age? Not I. It says duck. Duck. Goose! Went the wrong way. No? Yes? Dang it! Bad at navigating Ishgard. It's me. I am bad at navigating Ishgard. Is this a door? No, this is not a door. Is this a door over here? This is a door, but not where I want to go. This is a door. Ha! Can I talk to here? Oh. Probably machinist? From below.
You stand in the Sky Steel Manufactory. What is it you require?
The first it, please. Issued by Garland Ironworks, this promissory note is intended for the purchase of the quantity of ceruleum specified thereupon. Okay.
So you are after ceruleum. In that case, please present the note to our engineer at the airship landing. He shall be glad to assist you.
Okay. I really hope I can just teleport over there using the city Ethernet. Yeah. Yeah. Is this gonna go up and around? Yes. Think? Yes. Gone and got myself turned around. There we go. Please tell me I can tell him apart over to the thingy beep. Athenium Astrologicum. There we are. Let's go. Hello. Hello, engineer. Talk to you. Yellow.
Cerulean, you've come to the right man. Fair warning though, the price has shot up on account of the uncertainty of the Empire, so I hope you've got the coin.
Have this guy.
Well no. A promissory note from the Ironworks, don't see many of these. Not that it's a problem. That's as good as gold to me.
Celery. He talking. We get the stuff. Can send the stuff to Sid. Stuff go with me. Stuff. Hey, it's Emmerich and friends.
My friend! After the disappointment of not seeing you in Alamigo, what good fortune to chance upon you here of all places.
Hello. It's been a while, Mr. Chocolate.
As you may have heard, the Allied nations are making a renewed effort to address the primal problem. To that end, have I invited the chieftain of the Vanu to Ishgard, that we might together plot a course.
Nice.
Since the war with the Empire appears to be nearing its conclusion, I would also like to call upon Estinian's lance. Alas, he is, as ever, a difficult man to find.
I'll find him for you.
I am informed he recently paid a visit to the Rising Stones. Should he happen to do so again, be sure to pass on my regards, won't you?
Absolutely.
But tell me, what business brings you to our fair city this day?
I gotta get the stuff for Sid because
A cure
he needs
for
the stuff.
tempering. You never cease to amaze me. Until now, our only hope has been prevention, our every failure irrevocable. But this would rewrite the rules of engagement. It could end the cycle of bloodshed.
Yes.
Very
We're
well.
very excited.
You shall have all the ceruleum we can provide, and an airship with which to transport it.
Oh, golly. Okay. Why are you such a good person?
In this matter, you may count on Ishgard's full support.
I better not crash this one. It'll make such a big boom. Hi, Emmerich. You were not joking. Look at the setup. This is a glorious gathering of nerds. No, Alisaie looks so bored. She wanted to punch it.
Oh, who would have thought ceruleum weighed so much? Serves me right for being stubborn, I suppose. I should have just done what you did and accepted help.
Good work, you two. This is all we asked for and more. Quite a lot more now that I look at it.
Well, you see, I told Amaric about this whole helping the temper thing.
Lord
and he's
Emmerich,
like, yeah.
eh? And entirely by chance. Ha! Some people have all the luck.
Plot armor!
We have also succeeded in configuring the terminals, thanks in no small part to our able assistant.
Oh my god, it's Mr. Buttface!
It's been a while, hero. You seem surprised to see me. Lest you misunderstand, I've no interest in such things as cures for tempering.
That's because you're a butt.
But if you mean to achieve that which eluded even the storied Alligans, it seemed plain that you would require my expertise. And so it proved. Is that not right, Garland?
Ask Jessie. She was the one who hired you. All I know is you're an employee of the Ironworks now, so you'll bloody well earn your keep.
Yes, good.
That wasn't the only reason I agreed to cooperate. I'm reliably informed that Garland and I are destined to unravel the secrets of travel, not only across dimensions, but through time.
Together. As a team.
Doubtless the lion's share of the credit lies with me. 9 paths to Garland's 1. And this research will be a stepping stone to that illustrious achievement.
Yes, dear.
Very well then. I'll do 1/10 of the work. Just the part that's beyond you.
I love it.
Whatever you say, Garland.
I like the shit talking.
By the way, the healing applications of crystal foci proved very useful in getting us to where we are now. I must remember to thank Mikoto. Right.
Credits due.
If everyone's ready, let's begin.
Let's go! Go! The celery compels you. Yeah. Nero gains all the hopes, cause he's a sheep.
All appears to be in order. Now, we just have to wait for it to find us our magic. Why not take this opportunity to put your feet up? This may take a while.
But will it take longer than 2 minutes? That is the question. I'm trying to decide if I should snooze the ad again or just run it. If there's going to be like a gap. Everyone's falling asleep. It's all the smalls in a row. Alisaie, you're the tallest of the smalls. Uh-oh. No exploding.
It's overloading.
Alright. That ad is gonna run in a minute, so...
Chief! She won't last much longer!
We'll have to shut it down.
Wait! We're close! So very close!
Oh,
It's been great.
Well, this is going swimmingly.
Why aren't we casting ice magic?
Please, a moment longer. I beg you.
Okay, but explosions are really hard to reverse, Graha.
There.
Okay, but shut it down before you lose what you just got. Oops.
I was able to memorize the magic before it faded. It still needs to be put to the proof, but I believe we have our cure.
Nice. And on that, with 30 seconds left before the ad auto runs, I'm just gonna run it because, like, yeah. So, thank you for sitting through the ads. We will return to shitting on Nero and his friends. Explosions are cool. That's true. Anyway, we will beer. 7, 6. Haha. All right. Even if I only beat the countdown by 10 seconds, get a little bit longer before pre-rolls kick in. It's interesting. Yeah, because normally you get 30 minutes for every hour, for every 1.5 minute ad. But if you run it before it's due, you get like a little bit longer. I don't exactly know the maths, but it's interesting. I'm out of things to eat, which is fine. I had some figs, I had some celery, I had some salmon, I had some crackers. Probably enough calorically. This is just me talking to myself because everyone's in an ad. Ad will be done in 20 seconds, 19 seconds, 18 seconds, 17 seconds. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. And we have returned. Alright, let's see what utter nonsense Graha has gotten his butt into. Nero, don't look so pissy. Well, you just don't want to do all the repair work after we blew up all those computers. Sorry, Wedge.
It's just as well. She'll never run again.
Ooh.
The fault is mine. I'm sorry.
Don't be. It may fall short of dimension hopping, but a cure for tempering is not to be sniffed at.
Yeah.
This, my friend, is a world-changing discovery. One we're proud to have had a hand in. A few Magitech terminals are a pittance to pay.
I want to just go around detempering people. Oh man. I didn't know you could cure tempering.
Thank you.
Oh,
Well,
man.
we've done what we can. The rest is up to you.
Right, you can't use magic. This is our job now. Let's go magic people up. Reviving the legacy. Alright, these two are almost even. White Mage has a wee bit more. Gunbreaker is behind, so we'll complete the quest as Gunbreaker. Or take the next one. Alisaie has only one thing on her mind. At long last, we have our cure.
In theory, at any rate. We cannot be certain until such time as we put it to the proof, but I am quietly confident.
Well, if we're to test it on someone, then I suggest Gabu. His symptoms are relatively mild. It'll be fine. I'm sure of it. As long as you exercise due caution. As long as you exercise due caution. Yeah, we're getting close to Endwalker. I'm very excited. This is... Wife said I'm in 5.4 now. And then I gotta do some Edens. Yes, as long as we exercise due caution, it will be fine. Without further ado then, let's make for Limsa. We've kept Gabu waiting long enough. Yes, Tsukimi. Yeah! Good. I'm glad that... Like, it was well written, but I hated it. I am glad for you that you were past that section as well. Like every now and then I consider replaying through stuff and I'm like, but I really don't want to replay through Stormblood, especially because I did it semi-recently. Like literally that whole chunk is like why I had stopped for like years. I hit there and I was like, nope, cannot even. Oh, I love this. A bunch of beefy dudes doing a dance. I'm eventually gonna have to buy myself the glow sticks. Anyway, all right. I like all the beefy kitty men doing the dances. Makes me happy. Varhap, such wow. That's fair. I mean, it's not as good as some of the other stuff, but it wasn't like it wasn't super awful. I guess more accurately, the dialogue was well done. The characters seemed like themselves. I hated the parameters of the story they chose to go with. I think they're hackneyed. I think for the plot point, and I don't... Using childhood trauma and abuse as like plot points always bugs me. That's just a thing. It's just always gonna bug me. But like it was understandable within the parameters that they decided to introduce the story that was how the characters were. But I didn't like it. It wasn't fun. You couldn't help anyone. Like, you couldn't go back in time and save Yotsuyu. As Tsuyu, she always had like, she was only safe until she remembered who she was. And then she'd had enough time in a healthy, like, kind environment that she hated herself when she got her memories back, and it was just depressing. It was like, great, awesome. Can we... If you're gonna do a heel face turn, can you, like, do it like they did for Dula, like you said. Like, that was well done. Or, you know, at least enjoyable. Or Nero. Nero's heel face turn is pretty entertaining. So I feel like Yotsuyu's story was, they were like, what if we showed why... Yeah, Asahi can just die. Asahi's awful. Asahi's terrible. Asahi was like, yes, I understand you were raised by like abusive, terrible people, but they raised you to think that was fine, and you never questioned it, never wanted to question it, and decided to take that terribleness and like amplify it to the max. So I feel like in and now I'm blanking on the place. Anyway, but I feel like in that kingdom, they felt like, well, maybe it didn't look like it was bad enough in Alamigo. What if everything they did in Alamigo but worse? What if we made it worse? What if we made the Empire even more terrible, but also the people complicit even more terrible? What if we made it so you couldn't sympathize with them at all? I was like, yeah, thanks. There are people like that in real life, but like, yeah, yes, I know he simps for Xenos. I have a small spoiler that he doesn't just simp for Xenos, he's like literally in love with it. And I'm like, why are you making, like, I get that we had like a good guy in Harshafont of like, he's adorable and bi and loves people. I didn't need you to give me this awful trash fire. I did not need a send-up, an awful send-up of Gaston and his little buddy. Le Fou. There we are, yes. Asahi is like Le Fou but worse. Plus a lot of other nonsense. Like, I didn't need that in my Final Fantasy. Like, can we not? Like, you added a bunch of like Tsuyu was basically Yotsuyu pre-traumas, but in an adult body, and moderately confused about that. Yotsuyu is this embittered, angry. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Yeah. Zero surprise. Is that where I am? I'm really bad at telling where I am. I thought I was in 5 somewhere. Maybe I'm just dumb. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'll say he's a toxic fanboy from a toxic family, and Yotsuyu, what? Tsuyu's just so they were like, wow, I guess we made Yotsuyu too terrible. What if we made her like somewhat like relatable? And I just felt bad. I was like, yes, we see who she was before all the trauma and before she gave into her rage and hatred and took it out on a lot of unrelated people because she felt like no one could save her and no one had saved her. And if no one was going to save her, then heck everyone else, and everyone else could be as miserable as she was. And like, I get it. There's real people who do that. But like, I don't know. It stunk. Didn't like it. If you're going to give someone realistic, awful trauma, can you not have them become, mass murdering psychopaths? Because most people with relatable real trauma don't. Like, most of us just work through our trauma and try and get through our day-to-day lives. And then there's Yotsuyu. Like, dang. My life was awful, so now I'm going to shite on everybody else's. Yeah, like, her parents were terrible. They were absolutely awful. They deserved her stabbing them. Like, honestly, if she'd then GTFO'd and, like, run, A, that whole area would have been a lot happier, and B, she would have been a lot happier. And instead, I forget, did Xenos find her, like, right after she stabbed her parents? Her trash fire parents who sold her into abuse and slavery in a brothel? Somewhere in there. So, like, I don't know. A lot of it boils down to Mr. Yandere did some things that were really awful. And she was, like, 16. And, like, if you give a traumatized 16-year-old power and they're angry and they're the type of person who will stab someone when angry, don't expect good results. And I don't know. Not my favorite storytelling. Let's go back to the much better storytelling that we're in now, because I will dwell on this. Hey, Alisaie. Well, this is the moment of truth. I'll have our hosts bring Gabu to us at once. Let's go. Let me see if I'm going to cry out of happiness. It'd be nice to have some good news. Hello, Gabu.
Apologies for the wait.
Hey, little buddy.
Gabu, have you been good?
Still no change, I'm afraid. He just stands there in silence until we move him.
It's all right now. We're going to help you get better.
Oh, please let this work. To have hope and have it fall through is so much worse than...
Fancy meeting you here.
I think.
Alphino Yushtola! I thought you were attending to primal matters.
I mean, this is a primal matter.
We were, and came here for a meeting on the subject.
Yeah.
Certain pirate factions did not deign to attend, however, and it was cancelled.
We had resigned ourselves to having wasted a journey when we chanced to espy you.
Oh good, you're here for a potentially really awesome moment.
Could it be that there has been progress with the treatment?
Well, we're hoping so. We blew up a supercomputer. Yeah.
I think later in this week I will be doing more Eden.
Using Magitech terminals to formulate the solution. I would never have contemplated such an approach.
Yeah, using AI as a tool.
So this new magic, adapted from memory transference, would be used to purge the subject of their fanatical faith, while Angelo would be responsible for reanimating the ether of their soul. Yet I wonder at the practicalities. If one were to reanimate the soul first, it would only serve to exacerbate the tempering. Conversely, a stagnant soul would not respond to the effects of the magic. Would both need to be performed simultaneously?
Probably.
Ah, nothing escapes Master Matoya's inquiring eye. As you say, both must be carried out simultaneously. And thus, I propose to imbue Angelo with the tempering treatment in much the same manner as I did the spirit vessels.
I'm gonna bleed on him. Hello! Hello, Angelo.
By doing so, we also spare Graha the trouble of casting spell after spell. It's really rather efficient.
Be that as it may, certain difficulties are unavoidable. The imbuing process will still require no small amount of ether.
Can help. Have much
And
ether.
as I can no longer draw upon the Crystal Tower's stores of energy, I will be compelled to rely on those of others.
Well, I, for one, would be glad to assist.
We're all just gonna stand
As
here
would
and-
I. Since the resumption of our duties, it has been naught but stuffy meetings, and I have ample ether to spare.
We're all just gonna stand here and channel our ether into Graha, channeling it into Angelo,
Excellent.
channeling it into Kabu.
With your permission, then, let us begin.
Just out on the street. Just on the sidewalk. Performing major soul surgery. Who goes inside for that? Let's do it under the sun. The guards just, yep.
Yes, this will do.
Another day, another weird sight. Hey, he looks like us
And
when we were
now-
exploding.
It's my turn.
Ooh. The spell circles. Oh, that's really cool. Come on, Graha, you got this. Control the fluctuations. You deposit, little buddy.
'Tis done.
Poor imbued Porgy. Corpsey?
No small amount indeed.
I'll cook you all some food. Pop into my
Well,
culinary gear.
we seek to go where even the Allegans did not. It was never like to be easy.
Okay, Red.
The rest is up to you, Alisaie. The treatment itself will take time and focus, so we will need a quiet room. I'm sure our hosts can spare one.
Excuse me, Amro. I'm about to cure the uncurable. We need a
I will
quiet
go with her.
boat.
It may be a while before we return, so I would ask for your patience and your faith.
Oh, it is better work.
We'll bring Gabu back. You see if we don't.
It's fine, I'll just cry again. It's fine. Four lords.
'Twould seem
Elise.
our part is played. Let us find a place to recuperate while we wait for news.
I'm wicked behind on Hildebrand, I think. Gotta catch up on Dad. Alright. Alisaie will succeed, I am certain of it. We need but have faith. Well, this seems as good a spot as any to have a rest. Just wanna sit on the wall. Chill. Don't fall off. Not even gonna sit, just stared at the misty ocean.
For years, Eorzea has laboured to find a solution to the primal problem, without success. Any hope that tempering could be reversed faded long ago. I myself had given it up as impossible. Given up on the tempered and the light-corrupted alike. They were problems to be tolerated, or else eliminated, I believed. And to think otherwise was pure naivety. Childishness, even. But Alisaie refused to give up. She struggled and she struggled. And her efforts were rewarded with a way to bring back Halric. And now countless others may no longer be beyond salvation. However much we bicker, I have the greatest respect for my sister. Had I half her stubbornness, nay, her unwillingness to accept the status quo, I would be a far better person. A far better scion.
Alisaie is the kind of person who actually gets legal changes to be done. Don't tell me, tell her. I'm not going to tell him she's in awe of his work. She can use her words and tell him. You goobas.
I should, I know. Yet, despite my good intent, I have the feeling that I would only succeed in incurring her ire.
She's so tired. Did it work, Alisaie?
Alisaie, are you all right?
The treatment. Did it work?
Good news?
Oh, I'm so glad to see you all. Delighted, happy, glad.
Gaboo!
Oh, small friend. Happy tears, yay! It worked.
All this time, my mind was filled with thoughts of Great Father Titan. But I never forgot about Mother and Father. Always, they were in my heart. Constantly, ever, always. So I tried to focus on their faces. Theirs and yours. Alisaie's and everyone's. And I found that I could remember. One thing, then another, and another.
You fought. This whole time you've been fighting.
Your hopes reached Gaboo. They helped him to hold on.
I'm so proud of you, Gaboo.
I couldn't have done it without you, Alisaie. Can you help the others too? Cure them, heal them, help them.
We can try. The more they've been fighting,
Yes,
the easier
we can. All of them.
Without wishing to dampen the mood, I feel compelled to add certain caveats regarding the viability of the treatment for general use. As you know, reversing the effects of tempering demands a profuse amount of ether. And while Alisaie was able to heal Gaboo alone, I fear the same will not be true for those who exhibit more advanced symptoms. Moreover, the treatment's effects are limited to the soul. It offers no succor to those whose very flesh has been altered through prolonged exposure to a primal's influence. All of which is to say that we cannot save everyone.
Save a lot more people than we thought we could.
Maybe we can't, or maybe we can. No one gave us a hope of saving Gabu, and yet here we are. We must find a way to treat as many as possible.
Then the next logical step would be to produce a veritable army of Porkses, would it not? Granted, it seemed a simple enough process in the first, but I suspect it will be different here in the source. Not that I am any authority, of course.
Yet there is an authority on familiars to whom we may grudgingly turn. She's stubborn, haughty, eccentric, irascible, laconic, annoying. And her name is Master Matoya, the real one.
I have to go now, Gabu, but the people here will look after you, all right? And I promise to come and visit you again soon.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Alisaie. Thank you.
We'll help your parents as soon as we can, little one. Okay, wrecked. Wrecked. Too many feelings. I'm feeling my feelings, and there's too many of them. We did it. We brought Gabu back. And if I've any say in the matter, he'll be the first of many. You may recall that in order to procure the ingredients for Angelo, we had no choice but to surrender ourselves to the whims of the pixies. But I should have done so with far better grace had I known what we'd go on to achieve. Alisaie will be exhausted from her efforts. But you wouldn't think so to look at her now. If she's ready to press on, then so am I. Ishtola. A trace of a wry smile is visible on Ishtola's lips. Let's see if we can get through this before the add-ons. As she will be at pains to remind me, I have not paid Master Matoya a visit since returning from the first. But this seems as good a time as any. Come, let us make for her cave. Here we go. What's the closest? The closest is Idleshire. Go to Idleshire. Wipe face. Eyes sting from crying. There are worse things. Crying is good for your eyeballs. It can be aggravating. I can't summon him out in here, can I? Oh, I can. Excellent. Bye, y'all. I'm on a mission. I don't think it actually matters which exit I take, because I'm gonna have to fly anyway. Alright, the ad's gonna run in about a minute. Just did, because it will probably take me a... Alright, I'm gonna run it now, because it's gonna take me like a whole minute to fly my butt over there. So, see you on the other side. Thank you for sitting through ads. I know they're not fun, but every little bit helps. I'm trying to have some income. I need to do more job hunting and figuring out freelancing. Anyway, see you in a bit. Overfly Alexander. Time barrier. Team of Triple Triad. Alright. It's a draw. Oh, ad break's done. Never mind. We're not going to replay. Not a surprise. Okay. Whew. Do you remember when last we came here? It was to find out why the others had collapsed. If someone had told me then that they'd been whisked away to another world, I would probably have laughed in their face. You live and learn, eh? It has been some time since Master Matoya last saw Ishtala. What a lot they will have to talk about. Master Matoya is something of a legend among Archons. I very much look forward to meeting her, if not the dressing down I'm liable to receive for my inept attempts at summoning you. Oh yeah, you stressed her out. She got pissed. Okay. I take it you are ready to bear witness to the joyous reunion of master and pupil? Very well. Let's go. Hey, eldest.
Nary a word from you all this time, then you bring every man and his pirogo with you. Did no one teach you any manners, girl?
They were too busy teaching me etherology, Master. Jesting aside, I wanted to be the one to express our gratitude. I am told you spared no effort to sustain our bodies while we were away, and for that, we owe you our lives. Thank you.
You were gone so long. I was starting to think you'd set your heart on staying.
It wasn't easy to leave, as it happens. Seldom does one have the opportunity to study other worlds, and I would not have minded extending my stay by a handful of years.
Ever the scholar. Y'shtola dedicated herself to studying ancient civilizations of the First, befriending a tribe known as the Knights Blessed in the process. There she took on the name of Matoya and won the respect of all the children of the forest.
Alphino, you're not helping. I think. Maybe you're helping?
I merely adopted an alias in accordance with the custom of my hosts. Yours just happened to be the first name that came to mind.
You mean to tell me you went gallivanting about using my name and only bother to visit when you need a favor?
Yeah.
And don't pretend you don't.
No.
I taught you long enough.
Alphino. Goober.
Indeed. And devoted pupil that I am, I could not fail to recall my master's sage advice. When the answer eludes you, look to the wisdom of your elders.
There you go.
You there. Were you going to introduce yourself?
Hi, it's me. Hi, the problem.
How
It's me.
remiss of me. Grahatia is my name, and I'm proud to call myself a scion. I too wish to offer my gratitude for your invaluable aid in sustaining the Archon's bodies, as well as my apologies. It was my inexpert summoning spell which endangered their lives in the first place.
Ah, yes. The one bent on digging up the mysteries of Alag. Old Galaf used to speak of you, and Kryles told me all about your recent exploits. Do you have a bad back or something? At ease, boy. Whatever mess you've made, I'm not in the habit of dwelling on the failings of the younger generation.
Just Doras. Because she's yours.
You are too kind. I've also heard much and more about you, Master Matoya. 'Tis an honor to finally make your acquaintance.
Well, that's more than enough pleasantries for anyone. Tell me what you want. I haven't got all day.
We cured tempering in one person. We need to do more. Angelo. We need to figure out how to make more like Angelo.
So that's the way of it. It should be a simple enough matter to make the familiar. The magic, on the other hand.
Ah, that you may leave to me. Being the only one possessed of royal blood, I alone can imbue the subject with the necessary magic.
So I just need to create porkses with the power to stir the soul.
Yes.
Just, I say. Though we're talking about a veritable herd of the little buggers, we'd collapse before we reached double figures. But if I could get a familiar to create the familiars, a mother porksy, as it were.
Ooh. Now we're cooking with fire.
Seems I haven't seen the last of that moldy old hole after all.
Right. Moldy old hole. Matoya? Question mark, question mark, question mark. What is going on? A porksy that produces porksies. What an inspired idea. By the way, Jacob, do you think I misspoke earlier? I assure you it was not my intention to embarrass anyone. Oh, Alpha, no. You put your foot in it a lot. It's okay. What does she mean, you think? Some manner of hidden workshop, perhaps? Moldy old hole. She really must miss the place. In case you've ever wondered, Alphino got his innocent streak from our mother. And it can be rather endearing, even useful in certain situations. But most of the time it just makes me want to shake him. Hoi, Stola. Alright, off to my old workshop then. Everything required to make your familiar is there. That may be, but no one has set foot in there since the Exodus. I dread to imagine what has become of it. Oh, there's sure to be a handful of feral familiars, and mayhap a monster or two, but nothing to trouble the likes of you. You can consider cleaning up the whole place. Payment for my help. Fine, we'll do it. Good girl. Now, if there are no other objections, I suggest you run along to the Maker's Quarter. I'll send one of my pirogos ahead to let you into the workshop. You need only tell him who you are. One can't be too careful after all. Off you go. Where? New place? New place. New place. How do I leave here again? Jungle. This way. I leave this way. Oh goodness. exit? Yes. Scalp itchy. Okay, we summon a friendo. We attained the power of flight. And the going into the out. It is 2 o'clock. I will do 1 or 2 more quests. And then call it for the day. If anyone is here, if Archon, if you're still here, or if anyone else is still here and listening, and you've got opinions about who or what we raid, please let me know. I like opinions. I like them a lot. Miserable. This is a big fancy area. What's up with the surroundings? What's up? Ah. Alright. Bunch of beasties. They're not high enough level to be annoying. Yororogo the Unwashed. As I may have mentioned, Alisaie and I were still very young when we departed with the Exodus. I envy Ishtola for remembering the city as it once was. The workshop was an unforgiving place even before the Exodus, and I doubt the years of neglect have improved it. Judging by the unruly state of the flora without, I think it's safe to assume there will be no shortage of unruly fauna within. Add to that the undisturbed secrets of the workshop, and we have the makings of an adventure. Grass could certainly do with a trim.
Greetings, and welcome to my good mistress's relict. Purorogo is my name, and I am honored to be your guide. Within you will find a space dedicated to the making of familiars, along with a cavern wherein the requisite ingredients may be had. I must warn you, however, that the place has not played host to a single soul, much less a broom, in over 15 years, and will, I regret, be in some disarray. But rest assured, my brothers and I shall see to it you do not lose your way. Now then, Ribbit, only say the word and I will show you in.
Or is it a duty? It's a duty! Well, that's fun. Alright. So I do the duty with randos, or shall I have to take Ishtola. Form a party and enter Matoya's relict.
I stand ever ready.
Alright. The girls and Graha and I are going in. Let's go. If I will make a try or two. Oh, this one, hee hee. Is it fun? Is it far fun? I have a sight. The only downside to doing this is I always feel like I'm being a little bit of a jerk to someone because they could be getting the extra XP from getting a newbie through. But I'm curious what the NPCs will say. Especially Stola. So many Froggo. Froggo Porogo.
Right. To begin with, I need you to gather a few ingredients. Listen well to what the Porogos say, or you'll wish you had.
Uh-oh. Is this one where I should not be a dermal and gooble? A meepster mopster. First things first, we need to harvest some clay.
The clay can be had the clay cauldron, Ribbit. Through this portal, if you would.
Clay clot. Oh, no, seems this is alright. Let's go. Clay clot.
dungeon. Right? Play plot cool. Please follow me, Ribbit, and put a lid down any pests that bar the way.
What's my jump move? I don't know what my jump move is. Is it this one? Yeah, it is. Okay. I don't have tank stance up.
Forward. Pookarahs.
Hey, you.
Stubborn.
Allow me to assist you with the gap, Ribbit.
Boing! Boing!
The gloves are off.
Are you in mega mode, my friend? I did not imagine the place would be so infested, Ribbit.
So much more straightforward. Sunny and Ziggy.
The clay is just across the way, but we'll need to deal with the mudman first, Ribbit.
Alright, let's go.
not hold back!
All clear, Ribbit. Let's return to the interstice.
We've got some boots. Okay, back through the little portal. Doop-a-doop. Doop-a-doop. I hope I can finish this before I have to go. Well, next we need to get the water flowing again.
It'll be my pleasure to show you to the clear note cauldron, Ribbit. Please use this portal.
Yes, I don't have high enough.
For your own safety, I ask that you keep close to me, Ribbit.
Still aggroed on me, so that treasure, guys.
Gloves are off.
Thanks, love.
Please wait while I move the lift, Ribbit.
Oh, okay.
Splap. Splap.
Continued. Okay, let's hope I have a good enough hold on these days. Follow me. That's fun. Alright, let's go.
Away with you!
Allow me.
will not hold back!
Can I order them to do a room break?
I will not hold back!
There's a little string yonder to put a spring in your step in a bit. Woohoo! Treasure box. Okay. Swishing slimy. Can you move the lift? Another lift, Ribbit. Just a moment. Okay, Springy and Boss. I sense a mischievous presence, Ribbit. Please take care. Oh no, it's adorable! Oh, how dare you be so cute.
Let's give them a show!
Oh, good.
What, because yes, things will question yes.
That's disturbing. Don't be so stinking cute with your terrifying things.
Water, no.
Go where you should.
Yeah.
Oh, where's he gone?
Ah, such fun! Water, we need
Allow
more
me.
water!
Whirlpools, hippity poppity. Okay. This is gonna keep happening. That's a weird camera angle. Hang out with Raha. Follow Raha.
Stubborn.
Water ball, gather round, touch the sky, touch the ground.
That was weird. Okay. Is there something I'm supposed to do? Oh, there's an ad about to start. So, I'm gonna go again. So, let me just teleport to the boss and not run through all the goons again. Please, please, please. Record.
Stubborn.
He's gone up. So he's up there. Water, we need more water. So how do I get up there? Does this take me up there? No, this will.
I will not hold back.
Aha!
Just the beginning.
No, my water is gone, and I can't be as I won't. So cute.
Allow me.
Why won't you get hit? A telltale roar warns you of surging water.
I will not hold back.
Whoopsie. I'm getting juggled. Alright, I give up, you win. Water is flowing again, Ribbit. Let us head back. Step right through Ribbit and I will guide you safely to the killing fire cauldron. Go to famous Fantasia. No amount of tea.
Gloves are off.
this ribbit. Thank you, thank you. Eating up the gooey blobs and turning them into boobs. Please open the way, friendo. Oh, honestly, smite this feed once and for all, ribbit. What a fiery battle that was, and I don't mean the magma. Your destination awaits. Kiln fire cauldron. What do I do here? Oh. That takes care of the kiln, ribbit. Oh, that was the boss. I didn't realize it was mini boss. Defeat the... What am I defeating? The mother porksy? Why do I gotta... Alright, it's time to bake ourselves a porksy. Cutscene! Oh my. Even the kiln is a hat.
Right then. Let's get this over with.
Let's go.
Newborns are wont to be difficult. Sure, who's in charge?
Masturbate to it. Oh my goodness. Oh, she's cute though. She's so fancy. Alrighty. No, I have to walk around. I can't just jump off. Mapping the realm. Matoya's relict. Alright, so we'll finish this.
Allow me.
So find it quickly, or we'll be in for the world of hurt. How does this work? She's magic. Right over here.
Stubborn. Just the beginning.
Seems like coming along with it like weird. We win! That was fun. What a funny dungeon. CP. Victoria, you made her so fancy. Ta-da! Heirloom, tunic of healing. How's that look? Oh, it's cute. I need to redo my white mage now. I like my white mage outfit right now. Oh, don't get distracted, me. Do not get distracted. It's all that, no commendations. Porkshe! I know, I want a Porkshe minion. Honestly, having seen how big she is, now I want a Porkshe mount. Queen Porkshe, you just like sit next to her crown. Wouldn't that be stinking cute? Hi, lady.
There we are. Quite tame.
That was a process. Thanks, Matoya.
Then all that remains is for me to imbue her with the magic. My friends, I'm afraid I must trouble you for your ether once more.
Can we all chip in? I got plenty. The twins in perfect tandem. My turn. Is that enough? Wipe it out, twins. What happened to your green eye, boy? Alright. After this cutscene, I am gonna have to find somebody to raid. Or just, still up. Because it is time to get going.
That should suffice.
Yeah. Done did the thing.
Good. Let's set her to work then, shall we? I want to see some porkses. Assuming that is, someone can spare the requisite energy.
Me? Stola? Ush?
A mere drop in the ocean for the great sorceress Matoya, I dare say.
You two are funny.
help too? Is that enough? She's just gonna sneeze a bit. Oh, it's a baby. I want to surround.
Excellent. Our very own litter of Angelos.
Oh, so cute.
And we can make as many more as we want, simply by providing the Mother Porksy with additional ether.
I will require a moment before I try again.
It's still hard work, but a damn sight more efficient than making them one by one. Thank you, Master Matoya. Everyone, we're a step closer to our goal.
Porkshish for all!
Distributed amongst the allied nations, they should do much to facilitate closer dialogue with the beast tribes. And given their present travails, I believe our friends in Limsa Laminsa should be the first beneficiaries.
Agreed. Though I must leave this errand to you. I doubt my legs will carry me out of the cave, much less to Vilbrand. Thank you for taking the lead in gathering the ingredients. I expect you would benefit from a rest too.
Pibs, give the porkshish. The Rolly Pibbles.
In addition to the Porksies, I trust you've gained an inkling of how much effort goes into the creation of familiars. Or mayhap you attribute your struggles to old age.
If I said yes, would it persuade you to treat me like an adult?
Not with that pertness, it wouldn't. Anyway, assuming you have no other favors to ask, I shall be leaving.
So, Sun. I can really see more how her outfit echoes Matoya's. Alright, lest you wonder, Master Matoya has returned to her cave with Ishtala. They are as peas in a pod, are they not? You may now enter Matoya's Relic with a party of NPC avatars. To make use of this feature, open the Trust interface located under Duty in the main menu. Alisaie. Let's see. Brilliant Minds, Rapier Wits, Humor drier than Thanalan. Appearances aside, I'd say the two Matoyas are mirror images of each other. As I followed your deeds through history, I came across the names of a great many distinguished individuals such as Commander Hext and Master Matoya, and it has been a delight to meet them in the flesh. I heartily look forward to making the acquaintance of the rest, not least the Azure Dragoon. Graha, you are the most adorable nerd. Anyway, I take this quest from Alfie we'll say yes. We want to deliver the good news to Limsa. Well then, my friends, let us return to Limsa Laminsa and deliver the good news to the Admiral. A word to the officer and bulwark call should be sufficient to secure us an audience. Alright, so we're gonna log out in Limsa. And I'm gonna look for who we raided. And when are they gonna give us Porkshy raids? Minions. I want them. Who's streaming right now? Who is streaming what right now? More accurately. Okay. Oh, maybe we'll stream my friend. We'll raid my friend. We're here. We'll do a tiny raid to a friend. I understand abstractly, like, it's better to raid someone with a lot of people, because then they can shout you out and maybe you'll get more viewers. But I'm gonna raid my friend, Gra. So, thank you to everyone for watching. I really like doing this. I will, I might start doing one evening stream a week too, just because there's so much content, and like, I haven't gotten to Endwalker yet, and Dawn Trail is coming, and I need to speed my butt up.
So I might do Eden raids at evening. You have a minion named Bacon Bits from Eureka Orthros. Oh, Pigum's important. Anyway, my only definite stream this week is Friday evening, but I think I'm probably also going to try and do a Fantasy Friday, and we'll do either Eden or Hildebrand on Friday, or maybe more main MSQ because I just really want to get through to Endwalker. I want Endwalker. Anyway, love you all. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and it's raid time. Go.
Pookarah! And friend, welcome! Salty, Ari, bloody hand axe. Tiny raid is